Hi folks, Job Lot Comics here, having a look at a sort of more modern age issue of Fantastic Four. We're in issue 32 of Fantastic Four. If you're young and if you're old like me, we're in Legacy issue number 677. So that's 677 issues of Fantastic Four that came out. This is part one of The Bride of Doom. So we've got a nice kind of, it looks like an Alex Ross. I don't think it is an Alex Ross. Is it an Alex Ross? I don't know. You tell me. We've got Johnny with his hair in fire and Doctor Doom there, and it's 60 years anniversary. This issue is part of. Let's have a wee look at what's going on in here. We've got the new Baxter building. It's still under construction. And there's Crystal. There we go. And then if you want to pause this so you can catch up with what's been going on. There we go. There we go. Doctor Doom's got a herald now. You thought Galactus was the only bad guy in Fantastic Four with heralds, huh? Well, Doctor Doom's got heralds. There you go. Dan Slott writing this. R.B. Silva doing the artist. Have we got a cover artist? Mark Brooks, of course. And there's some variant artists there. This is at a time where they were just churning out variants, which is a shame because, you know, it seemed that round about now, this is 2021, it just seems like every single Marvel comic was getting variants, you know, different variants from different artists. For me, it seemed to be a very damaging trend. It used to be variant comics. Variant covers were just, you know, sort of assigned to special anniversary issues, you know, like issue 50s, issue 100s. Not that comics ever reach issue 100 anymore. But at this time here, all they were doing was just like everything was just a variant cover. It was encouraging, obviously designed to boost sales. What they didn't realise was the pressure that they were putting on comic shops. They would do 1 in 25 variants, 1 in 50 variants, 1 in 100 variants. So the comic shop would have to order like 100 copies of the normal book just to get that 1 in 100 special variant cover. Now, can you imagine owning a comic book shop and, you know, you've got like 15 people that have got Fantastic Four on their pull list, and somebody really wants the variant issue, so you have to order 100 issues of that comic, and then 15 of them sell, and you're stuck with 85, but at least you've got a variant cover. That's pretty much how that worked. Look at this fold-out advert. Good grief. For all the X titles. So yeah, that was how that would work. And I remember talking to a local comic book shop owner who I don't even think, he doesn't stock anywhere near as many comics as he used to, and he used to say that variants were a curse, a complete and utter curse. And especially in the UK, well, in Scotland even, I can't really speak for the rest of the UK, but even Scotland, who just qualified for the World Cup, woo! So first time in 28 years, no wonder we're excited. So he would say that the variant editions were a real strain on business, because, you know, you've got to order all those comics, yeah. And it wasn't just like one single issue. It was like every comic had variants, like every single comics. And then of course COVID hit and everything went up in the air. So you wonder why comics are on a decline. And if you think comics aren't on a decline, then you're wrong, because trust me, because I lived through an era when comics were huge, and, you know, it's a nice double page. But no, yeah, all these factors are all part of the problem, which is a shame. There we go. I have no idea what's going on here. Is anybody following this? I am taking a bride, Richards, and I have decided that you shall serve as my best man. What? Fantastic Four as soap opera, to be continued with Fantastic Forum. Here's a little preview of the celebration of the Fantastic Four 60th anniversary continues. I suppose maybe that's why they gave it so many variants. With the FF tale that changed everything, The Bride of Doom Part 2 Royal Wedding. Crikey. So, there we go. What the So there you have it, gang. That's part 1 of the Bride of Doom. So just, I think, a silly issue. I don't know if I bought any more after this, if I'm honest. Maybe COVID had something to do with it, and we couldn't get hold of comics, and shops deciding they weren't going to keep buying all these issues in so they could get some variants. Any road up. Hope you enjoyed looking at that, and sorry about the rant. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Go Scotland.